up all night. When you need the light, gotta shine some light till the sun come back for more. And I feel the breeze get cold around me, and I hear it quiet down. What I'm doing isn't healthy, so I'm told, oh my God, my mind not down. When you're up all night, when you need the light, gotta shine some light till the sun come back for more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit, just a little bit more. 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 When you're up all night, when you need the light, gotta shine some light till the sun come back for more. Till the sun comes back for more. Back when I used to get real pay, and I could afford to drink where I want, I went to the same joint every day with my businessman pants on. I quit my job and moved to lower pay in a place I like much less. Ain't no one buying what I sell these days. There's more than one kind of success. Well, love it or leave it alone, love it or leave it alone, love it or leave it alone. took a while, but I finally learned how to handle my midday blues. But I can understand my mother's concern. You only got so much river to do. Yeah, stay with the one you love and make something you're proud of. Let's get married by the only way and make a mistake. Stay with the one you love. Stay with the one you love. Make something you're proud of, boy. Stay with the one you love. Well, stay with the one you love. Make something you're proud of. Let's get married by the only way and make a mistake.
Hello, everyone. I don't know how many people are here, how many people are going to be here, but I'm streaming. Yay! I haven't done this in forever. I miss streaming so much. I'm gonna be recording this stream today, just like as an FYI, in addition to whatever Twitch does, because this is technically a stream for school. I love it when school lets me stream. It's great. And we're going to be playing Broforce today. There's kind of three things we're going to be talking about, three categories of things. Kind of like the performativity of masculinity in games. We'll talk about like imperialism and empire in games, and then we can talk about like Twitch and performativity in general as well. Pinky, yeah, it is going blonder. I'm growing it out. I'm going to hopefully be able to cut it off for donation in the summer. That's my goal. And you know, just be yourself, because you know it's Twitch and this is a college level course and I'm a grad student. You know, like, just do what you do. But let's get over to the playing camera. I haven't played this game in I think at least a year. I opened it earlier today just to make sure I had like all the uploads ready to go. But I don't remember any of the controls, so it'll be like I never played it and this is brand new. Broforce, it has this feel of a lot of the like 1980s style games. Watch this. I'm going to turn my sound way down. How's the sound for you guys? Yeah. Okay, but look at this. Look at how ridiculous this is. Yeah, it's very much the Expendables. It's kind of a satire almost of those 80s movies. Like, you have Rambro in this, you have the Brominator, so like Terminator, Rambo, we get a lot of those parodies. And it is a metal out bald eagle with biceps and American flag wings. Like, this is kind of ridiculous, right? Alright, we're gonna start a new campaign because I have no idea where I was before. Cool. See? Where I was the beginning, so. Yes. We'll just do normal right now, and play offline. Okay. Ah! This is insane. Okay, I definitely pressed the wrong thing. This'll be fun. Okay. This is the thing about this game is I never figure out what it is I'm supposed to press. Like, I'm pressing the X for joining the game, and it's putting me back to the beginning. So clearly the X is wrong. Standard. Oh, T is apparently the answer. Good to know. So we're gonna spend the beginning of this figuring things out. Lower game a bit more. Okay. I don't want to boost my volume too much. I can boost it probably to there. How's that? Because I tend to be kind of loud. Okay. Alright, so up arrow will move me this way. Arrows are moving the helicopter. Apparently... Where are you telling me to go? Okay. Like, literally all the arrows are just telling me to go different places. Let's just circle this world for a little bit. Let's look at this. Oh, a hospital. That's fun. Okay, so here's the level. POWs have been stranded in Vietnam for 25 years now. Find them and save them. Alright. So, first of all, we get super into this idea of empire here. I have, like, my little reading syllabus in front of me just so that I have a reference to everything and I don't get the names of people wrong. We read this book called Playing War, and that was by Payne, P-A-Y-N-E, which very much this fits into. And we get references to the Vietnam War going on here, playing into this idea of American imperialism, right? Especially within the realm of like the capitalism versus communism fight. Okay, the T worked for that one too. But ultimately this is just like these roided up male Americans are being helicoptered into other countries to kill their people. Yes, rescue the fellow Americans. Let's see. So that's jump. That's shoot. And yeah. So that's forward, that's backwards, jump, shoot. I never remember what the special is for this, but we'll see. Yeah. What is fun about this is like you can destroy everything in this world, right? This is the Chuck Norris parody. Let's see. Ooh, I can roll. That's fun. Alright, do I remember? Haha. Okay. And then you can just go up. Alright, So this is now the save points. All the save points are the American flag in the ground, basically claiming the land from whatever the native population is. Jump. See, now I've claimed this land. Oh look, let's save this person. Who have I saved? I think this is Brominator, based off of that chin. Alright. And you get this. So you can't injure your people, first of all. Ooh! Brohar joins the battle. Okay. That's fun. So now I'm Brohard. And right, you're playing as these characters. I keep trying to go to the arrows for direction stuff. Whoops. So then you go back to the save point, but it doesn't go back to one that you previously were. So now you're the Mr. T, which is interesting. So it's, what, A-Force? Ooh, he's got fire. That's fun. And I think there's exactly like one female character that you can play as in this game. It's that, what movie was that? The one where the woman has the gun for a leg. You can play as her. Though if you look at the reviews, some people don't think she's that great of a character. Whee! And you also notice that your dead characters stay there. There's blood present, but doesn't hit you as hard because, well, it's all in that like 2D style. This is definitely a hyper masculine game. And look, like, so you're going to a fake Vietnam, but you are defeating Satan. Ooh. Elmac, thank you so much for following. For those that don't know, since I'm Green-Eyed Trombonist, a nickname for trombones is boners. So you've just joined the Boner Nation. Yay. Yeah, so you're fighting Satan. Look at this. You literally have blood pouring down from the skulls of some kind of like ritual sacrifice. And then everything explodes when you leave. So you're not just taking over another country. That country is inherently evil. They are in line with Satan. And when you leave, you completely destroy them. I have to think of this game as satire because otherwise I think I would end up disgusted by it and I couldn't play. Interesting that we've started with Chuck Norris again. That's, I don't think, a regular thing. Whee! Right? Like, very much propaganda. If you take this game too seriously, then you end up falling into that trap of being like, yeah, communism is evil. American capitalism is great and awesome and we love it. Dead! Yay. Yeah. Binky, that's a great point too. Like, we're just conceptualizing whoever their god may be, if it's not some kind of Judeo-Christian god, as the devil, as evil. That was fun. I kind of like just having everyone die in these. Do you also notice how, like, your character is definitely humanoid in design? Like, it is clear that they're human. But when you look at the enemies, because of the armor and stuff that they wear, it is not nearly as clear. They're not as humanoid, right? Now we're back to Chuck Norris. I miss Mr. T. Okay. Let's... I also miss when I was good enough at this game to, like, just regularly go through without even thinking about it. So we've talked about pain. One of the other things that we get is, I don't know, Binky, if you've read Shira Chess's book, Ready Player 2. Ooh, we got Mac Brover. Obviously the MacGyver, he's got bombs. Is this the character that lets me, like, remote control a car with bombs? Because that one's great. I love that one. Yeah, so Chess's book, the title is a parody on Ready Player One. And it basically talks about how Player One is this assumed masculine, usually assumed white dude, right? And that if women are conceptualized as gamers, whoops, they're typically conceptualized as like a genre of gamers, not as individuals. So while men may be player one, and we think about the different kinds of games that men would be interested in, women are typically conceptualized as basically uniform in their preferences. Let's just see if I can kill it this way. So you see how, like, these evil dudes are all masked? It makes them seem less human. I think I also should have killed them before doing this. Wait for one more shot. And then I can also do that. Okay. Since that warned them, we can come down here, kill him. Yeah, and overall they're really white, right? We have most of the characters that you can play as are white men. And I'm gonna go right next to this dead guy so I don't die while I'm trying to show this. But do you see, like, the difference in skin color? Because you can see their arms, which we assume is their skin tone. It's very much playing on the fact that this is a parody of Vietnam, right? And it's playing into those stereotypes of white as fair and therefore good. And the darker the skin color, the worse the person is, which is ridiculous. I hate it so much. And now I'm standing on his body. Yeah, right? The terrorists are off-white. Look, I managed to kill the mini Satan. I was not trying to do that, but that's fine. And now I'm here, and everything explodes. I don't trust you. You say press X to continue. I think that's a lie. 3, 2, 1, go! the undergrads just had to do a test that focused in on the empire element to it. It's really interesting, but it also, like, very much disillusions you, right? When you think about, some people call games like something that's just for fun, but they want to make it as realistic, especially if it's a war game, as possible. Oh, I just did an upward flip. That's fun. Hey, Paladin! How are you? We're playing Broforce, and I'm being a little bit more analytical than normal, because it's for class credit. Yay! I am doing okay. I'm sad that the only times I can stream on my own channel are when it's for credit for a class, but you know, that's kind of grad school. Wow, I just did multiple flips up. That's interesting. Okay. Right? Like, this game is a ton of fun, but if we take it too seriously, then we end up playing into these, like, weird neoliberal white superior kind of mindsets, and also, like, the whole hypermasculine thing. Alright. Do I need to go? I don't think I can get up there easily, so let's... Okay, good. Can I shoot? Aha, I can. Wait for that to explode. There we go. And there is a person to save down there. Okay. Oh, and a person to save up here. Okay. I don't want to go. Just let me save this person. No, don't go up. Don't go up. Tall enough? Nope. Fine, I'll save the person that way. Yeah, after I finish streaming today, I'm working on a paper that the final version has to be 9,000 words. Oh. So, it's Blade, right? I also am now questioning myself being able to recognize all of these, like, 80s characters. Can I... Yeah, I can keep destroying them. Look, I can dismember them after killing them. That's an intentional game choice there. Okay, now Braid is done. Oh, but I'm back to fake MacGyver. Whoops. See, when you accidentally do something, it can go bad. Yeah, they're from a lot of different eras, but it's all those, like, action games, right? Action movies, sorry. Can I throw the bomb? That would be great. This character is not as fun. Alright. Oh. I've created a player too. Oh god, now I'm playing both. How did I do that? How did I make this happen? How do I make him shoot? Okay, so I know how to make him walk. What's shoot? This now just trying to figure out how I can operate two characters at once. I hope that it's Wesley Snipes as Blade. He's a better Blade. How do I do this? I don't think there's any way that I can make him shoot. But then I have to escape. Let's see. See, I can't kill my own guy. But how do I... Okay. Maybe I just kill him. There we go. Now he's dead. We don't have to worry about it. Yeah, Paladin. The only streaming that I've been able to do recently is for Zelda Universe. I've been on their channel playing my little Zora. I love her. She's great. And that's like my stress relief. But just with all of the stuff that you have to do for grad school, I haven't been able to like justify streaming on my own channel until now because it's literally for credit. Oh, I think my Blade character has become a skeleton. Let's look at this. I don't know if he's just on his side, but because of the stripes on his outfit, he looks like he's a skeleton. Alright, who am I now? No, don't give the free life to player 2! Ah! Fine. Player 2, figure out how to actually shoot things. I've managed to turn on caps lock, turn on num lock. I'm just like going through. I already know all of those controls. Oh! I just did something. I don't know what I just did. What is that? Was that... Whose special was that? Whose special was that? Alright, it's his special. It's a turkey. So they continuously update this game. That is clearly a Thanksgiving thing. Alright, let's just... Bye, player 2. Hopefully you're not in the next level. Okay, how do I get rid of you? Most of that time was trying to figure out what to do about player 2. Okay. Let's go to options. Okay, none of these are what I need. Can I drop out? Ah! Dropping out is all I needed to do, apparently. Get myself just down to player 1. Okay, who am I now? I don't like MacGyver. He's not as fun. Ooh, the dog. So then you're also killing these dogs. Oh, now I'm back to Mr. T. He's fun. Back to Blade. So we get a couple of POC characters in this. But they're still that hyper masculine style. I wish they could kill each other. Oh, they just semi-kill my dude? You know what? Apparently I just died. Okay. Why am I back to 2 players? Stop doing this game. There we go. Alright. Can I jump from here? Aha. I haven't seen Judge Dredd yet. Oh man. But just, okay, what can you do with him? He's just got a gun. Okay. Oh, it can ricochet. That's interesting. Alright, now I'm back to being Blade. Let's see. Whoops. Oh, now it's Mr. T. I like the Mr. T. I like, Flamethrower. So we also were recently doing this reading. Ooh, Bruisers. The pinnacle of terrorist gymming technology. But you notice that their face is still covered. This game is insane. I not killed him yet? Okay. No one was ever killed on the A-team. And yet. Okay, so this is ridiculous. If we look at, like, this in terms of pixels and everything, look at how much bigger these bruisers are than just the regular terrorists. Jesus. Alright. Alright. Let's come around this side, maybe? Let's see. Can I? Oh. Oh. I just killed myself. But I also got a cat. Okay. Hi. Welcome to the stream, the cat. Hi, Sean. Did you want to play the game? He makes no noise. He's just happy as can be. Hi. There you go. He just played. Did you figure out how to make Player 2 play something? Okay, at least I'm not... Whee! I got spotted. You can hear them. Ah! At least I got that to happen. Let's come down here. Just killed a whole lot of people. And also myself several times. Whoops. But yeah, we were doing this reading by T.L. Taylor called Watch Me Play. This is all book reading stuff that I'm bringing up for this stream, but it's all good reading. She was talking about like Twitch and esports, and one of the things that she brought up was like the emotional toll that streaming can have on someone who does it professionally. Like the idea that they always have to be on, you know? And I think we've seen that in some of the communities that we've been in. Wow. Okay, so how much does it actually take to destroy the Gatling gun, people? I want to keep having the conversation, but I also want to win this level. Wow. So now we have Will Smith. I am glad that they've added more POC characters since this game first came out, though. Because when it first came out, I think Mr. T was really the only one. Yeah, then I have to remember how to use my specials. Oh, wow. Let's watch that. It's the cricket, right? From the movie. It's got that ricochet. Okay, this one I'm enjoying a lot. But I'm also a fan of the Men in Black movies. Hi, Sean. Yeah, there are also no female antagonists. That's a really good point, Binky. This is like very much men on men violence. Okay. Ow, cat nails. Stop. I want to talk about the struggle of streaming. Cats is the biggest struggle of streaming. If I was singing on this stream right now, Nicholas would be all over the desk. And because I'm streaming and he's not getting attention, Sean just needs to dig his nails into my thigh to make sure that I pet him. Which of course only leaves one hand to stream. I mean, cats are great. I love them. So you see how there's like just also these random skulls around? Like we just hit a few earlier. Okay. Back to Judge Dredd. Alright. Just go straight up here. So I died, but I got the suicide bomber taken care of. Also, the ridiculousness of the suicide bomber in this game. Oh, I just killed myself. That's fun. So I've now left myself only this path. What confuses me though is the suicide bomber, when they see you, will run towards you, but if you attack them, they run away. So like when they're on fire or they see another bomb, they'll run in the opposite direction. I don't know how that fits into the internal logic of this game. Alright. So you have things like this left over, where it is supposedly an ally's body on a spike with flies all around it. So like meant to drive home kind of the barbarity of the other, right? They're not American, they are other. And therefore they are lesser. Does the game cheapen the philosophy behind the suicide bombers? I think it adds an interesting dimension to that, right? Like, if we go too deep in this game, because obviously this game is created very much for entertainment. It's meant to be on that, like, Expendables, hyper masculine, yeah, we're going to win the world kind of a thing. But if we dive deep into that, yeah, we can talk about like the philosophy of suicide bombers and how having them run away from attacks doesn't make sense for that philosophy. But then I think we'll end up down this like rabbit hole of information that is maybe too much. No! I didn't run fast enough away. But I killed one. Okay. Let's wait for him to turn. How did I get back to a player two? What am I hitting? Alright. We managed to kill them. Do I have to go around again? Probably. Alright, there we go. Yeah, if we like really analyze this game, there are definitely a lot of troubling things present, right? We've talked about women, we've talked about POC, we've talked about othering, we've talked about American imperialism, the whole capitalism versus communism issue, role of good versus evil. And just like, look, we see the American flag everywhere. When you leave an area, it says area liberated. Even though when you leave each level, everything explodes beneath you. So is the area liberated, or is it completely destroyed and ready for the American aggressors to come in and colonize? Alright, so we've moved from the fake Vietnam to right next door, Cambodia. So, Cambodia. See how it says soon to be Cambodia? Yeah. And that's the other thing, Binky. Like, they're killing themselves for religious goals. So if we have suicide bombers included here as a straight enemy, we don't really get into religion here. Like, there is the Satan character present, and that is who you ultimately need to defeat. But other than that, we don't talk about the other's religion, right? It doesn't matter what they believe. It just matters that they are evil, aligned with Satan, and therefore we need to liberate their lands. All right. Whee! Okay, who am I now? Back to Judge Dredd. My cat is on his back with his paws like this, staring at me and meowing for attention. Free you! Now, one of the nice things about this game is that you don't have to do it in like a specific order. It's not a straightforward 2D platformer. But you also get the screams of your enemies as they die. Nope. Okay. Haha! It doesn't want to go further because of player 2. Let's get rid of player 2. Okay, there we go. Now I can see everything. But watch, if I don't attack... See how he runs towards me? And then just like completely off the edge. Whoops. Should have gotten rid of that. Okay. And then it tells me about where the next person is. Fun. Can I? Nope, can't get it from there. Oh! Ah! Back to Mr. T. Wait for all those. What are they blocking here? Oh, right. It's an entrance. People come out of it. He just killed himself, but he was not a suicide bomber. If you want on my lap, you can be on my lap, but you can't interrupt the gameplay. That's the rule. Whoops. I keep dying. Cats keep killing me. Yeah. So yeah, I was talking about the T.L. Taylor book about streaming and like the emotional toll of streaming. And that's kind of one of the things with grad school is oh, these are randomly generated characters. That's good to know. So, like, I want to stream, but there are elements that make streaming more difficult. Oh. Dirty Brewery. Okay. Interesting. Like, because I'm in grad school, there's this kind of emotional toll there. It can definitely like mess with your mental well-being where you think that grad school is kind of all you should be doing. And you feel guilty when you're not doing grad school. And because of how much effort and like mental focus grad school takes, I just end up with like not enough spoons left to run my own streams and think through everything. Yeah. Yes, you did, Paladin. He keeps insisting on taking my attention away from the game. So we're just gonna wait it out here for a second. Give this cat attention. Yeah. So, yeah, it can be hard to stream. I love you guys. I love streaming with you guys. But I have to like consider the other things on the platform and who might wander into the stream and if I'm mentally in a place to handle that. And just like after a week of constant work in grad school and teaching my own students and grading papers and everything, most of the time all I can handle is the Zelda Universe streams. Because there I'm not like in control of any of the back end stuff. I just need to show up and then I get to kill things and roleplay and have a grand old time with my character. And I still get to talk to people in chat. Oh, thank you, Binky. I miss you guys too. Hello. Sean apparently doesn't want me to stream, though. He is literally just purring. Like, in what world is this position comfy for a cat? What is this? What are you doing? Can I go back to playing now? Can I go back to playing? Boop. There we go. He's almost left the room. I don't know what to do with that cat. Yeah. I miss you guys a lot. There's the other thing, like, I can't really be in chat for Geek and Sundry or Hyper RPG often anymore because I'm now in Wisconsin. So I'm in the central time zone, so I'm 2 hours ahead. So when they start streaming, I'm usually still at school, and then I come home and I'm exhausted and I can't be there for the entire streams. definitely be tough. Yeah, right? When they start streaming, you're normally on your way to bed. Yeah. Whoops. I'm in this constant state of wishing I could do more. I don't know what I just did, but apparently it was good. Back to Chuck Norris. Here. Wait for those boxes. Do a safe zone. That's a great gun. Whoops. Oh! I did something. I also died, but I did something. Is there anything down here? There's someone to save. Dang it. Okay. Okay, Judge Dredd is back. Whoops. Dang it. I should have planned that one better. Now we're just powering through as fast as possible. That was fun. Do you want to try just going through and seeing how fast we can get through without saving anyone? Killing as few people as possible? That level goes by a lot faster when you're not saving or killing anyone. Let's look at this. So it has all the time. I'm still not over the area liberated thing. That's insane. Alright. Well, I've been streaming for about an hour now, so I'm going to stop the recording. Goodbye, people related to my class. Great. All right. So, the recording is done. Whoops. Let's go. Right? Here's your freedom, whether you like it or not. Which means that we can also do song requests now. I'll stream for a little bit longer. And then I'm writing a paper on colorblind casting. And surprise, surprise, how it centers whiteness. as far as I could. I think I got pretty far with that. What if I don't want to go, go, go? See?
Rest in peace, prey. Go, go, go.
I want to check who's here. Alright, a good amount of names that I recognize. That's awesome. Okay, we just saved the Brominator. I did not know I could do that. That's great. Whee! Okay. I have 5 lives right now. That's awesome. Whee. You notice how the devil literally doesn't do anything but laugh at you? Yeah. 7 more rescues until the next unlock. Yeah, the devil never fights. He makes other people fight until the very end, and then it's really trippy. Alright. Any questions anyone wants to ask today? We can also do a Too Honest to Be Honest. We haven't done one of those in forever. What am I doing at grad school exactly? Have I finished that? Great. So I am... Whoops, I forgot that that was a thing. This next semester, I should be finishing my master's in communication arts. And then as long as I pass that, I'll be starting my PhD in communication arts. And a lot of what I'm doing is around like rhetoric now. So if you go like classic Aristotle, the means of persuasion, the means to see all of the available persuasive elements, basically. That's like classic. Rhetoric kind of is in every kind of communication. You just kind of have to prove that. So this semester I'm taking a class called Digital Game Cultures. It's why I'm allowed to stream right now. Whoops. taking a class on intercultural rhetoric. That's what my paper is that I'm trying to write today, on colorblind casting. And basically about how it centers whiteness. Damn it.
Mission failed. 3, 2,
And then I'm taking a course on contemporary rhetorical theory. And that one just has a minor paper. I know I killed myself. I was trying not to. The blade makes it harder to kill all of those guys. Jesus. That is a really powerful weapon. Yeah, but other than taking classes, I am teaching. Like this semester, I'm a TA for one of the required courses for communication majors. It's called Communication and Human Behavior. And then next semester, I get to TA CA200, which is the introduction to like online communication. I did a guest lecture for them on Thursday. I think it went well. And then I'll be guest lecturing that as well as a lecture on fan activism. Next semester when I'm TAing it.
mission failed. 3, 2,
That was a good question. The answer is a lot. Yeah. It was a fun guest lecture. The students didn't do the reading, which means that I get to submit a couple of questions for their final, and one of them is going to be about the reading. But I did tell them which of the readings they should do. Hey Jody, how are you today? I'm gonna keep killing these characters, basically. This is now some kind of protest against white American national imperialism. You know, I try not to make their lives too difficult, Binky. So many of my students are, constantly anxious about missing a school because of something happening in their personal life. And I mean, I've had more than one student hospitalized and had to miss school as a result of being that ill, worried that I would think poorly of them for it and like they were making excuses and were a bad student. I've had students have major things happening in their personal lives and they didn't tell me about it beforehand. Totally reasonable. When you have something emotional happening, you should not have your first thought be contact your instructors, right? But all the student wanted to do after they did poorly on assignment during that time when all this stuff was happening to them was to sit down with me and let me know that they are usually not a student who does that poorly, and that this is why they made the mistakes that they did. And whenever that stuff happens, like, I'm going to give the students extensions. I'm going to do what I can to not make life harder for them. Because, like, it's ridiculous. Oh, RoboCop. Fun. I personally don't believe in setting students up to continue to feel like they cannot leave work. What is this? Wow. Okay. Like, they're in school now, and they are learning and getting skills for the workforce. And not all of that is about what exactly is between the books, right? Some of it is learning time management. Some of it is learning good organization, following directions. All of that stuff is part of it. And I don't want to set up my students to think that when they are in a job, they cannot be hospitalized. They cannot go home for a friend's funeral or something like that. I don't want to set up students to be employees who are then hurting themselves in order to just, like, not appear bad in the eyes of their employer. Like, that should not be what our society is. So in short, I'm going to do what I can to, not be easy on my students, but be reasonable. I don't know what to do. Now I'm out of lives. Alright. Anything else anyone wants to know? Questions, comments, concerns? I always tell that to my students too. Can I? Yeah! I killed the dog. Let's see. Can I just go over the top? There we go. Yep. Good point, Pinky. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. That is fair. In this situation here, Jody, the only dumb question is an unasked one. As the retail season gets upon us, please be kind. to the retail employees. I know all of you are great about stuff like that, but, you know, always just gonna re-articulate. Good. Whoops. That is such a powerful weapon. Like, holy bejesus. Here, let's just do the save point. Nope. I mean, wouldn't you rather the employees ask the dumb question than do something dumb, though? Look at how far that thing goes. Alright, I'm back to Blade. See, that's a asking for forgiveness rather than permission scenario, which works in some places when you have the skills to back that up. But it's probably not the best choice in retail. That's not exactly the place where they prefer innovation. Holy bejesus! I accidentally did his special. Whoops! His special is strong. Okay. Okay, what's his special? Okay. So it also shows you your body count, how many people you killed, how many of your characters have died. Man, this game is just insane, but a really good example of all those things we were talking about, for sure. if anyone wants to talk more about like the theory behind analyzing games and things of that nature, I'm so down, by the way. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. That way I can switch gears and write as much of a 9,000 word paper as I can. If there's any last questions, make sure to get them in chat. Thanks, Jody. Yeah, we're gonna try and get done what we can. Oh, I have a message. I'll have to read that later. Switch back. Okay. Yeah, this was fun. I wish I could do it more often. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to work something out with like my dissertation where I'll be able to stream more and we can have more of these and have good conversations. So otherwise, in just under 2 weeks, we should have another Realms of the Wild game on Zelda Universe. That's on Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Central, 12 p.m. Eastern. I'm now getting very good at time zones as a result of this move. So if you miss me as much as I miss you guys, come over to the Zelda Universe stream because I can talk a lot in chat and you can see some of my more murderous tendencies play out in game. So I'll talk to you all later. Love you guys and hopefully see you soon.